Candace and I wanted to take this opportunity to thank our church family for all that they've meant to us over the last about a year and a half to 2 years on this journey that we've been on with our adoption of our little boy from India.
I guess as we get ready to talk about growing our faith in this new series that Pastor Greg is doing, I would have to say that this adoption process has been a catalyst for a huge growth in our faith. I guess most specifically about the finances and the Lord's timing for us. One verse that stuck out to me in the last couple months of this process has been from Psalms 34, and it says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good." And I can honestly say for me, this is probably the first time that I remember being able to actually taste the Lord's goodness as He acted on our behalf, and it's been amazing. Not just to carry around your faith that you know in your head, but to actually step out and do something that's impossible in our own strength and see the Lord pick up the ball and run with it. And we're just chasing after Him, and it's been just awesome seeing what He's done. And Mike is not even here yet, and we've been so blessed already.
When Candace brought the idea of adoption, probably, this has been like, well, it's been forever ago. Honestly, I can really remember when we were dating, when we first got married. You know, she said that this was something that she had really thought about.
I just felt a peace that it was time to go ahead and start pursuing adoption, and it took a while to convince David, I guess, that now was time.
I knew it was just a matter of time. I would be the one that was very hesitant in many of the circumstances. And so when it was about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when we really decided to pursue it per se, it was Candace that was on board in terms of paperwork and attending events. And I was there, but I wasn't physically and emotionally really connected, just for the sake of that I just didn't see how God was going to provide the finances for this experience.
I told him if he was just willing to let me follow my heart and follow where I felt like God was leading, then we would just pray that God would open his eyes and his heart along the way.
We had sent our paperwork for immigration off, and the immigration papers were supposed to have come back in 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Well, it had been about 6 months, and we were still kind of waiting on the paperwork. On a morning, Candace got a phone call from Dillon International, who is our agency, and the lady was just calling to kind of check up on us. She really didn't know why she was calling. She knew we had not received our immigration papers yet, but they had a referral, and the referral was for Micah. And she called just kind of to check with us and kind of see where things were, knowing full and well, really we couldn't accept the referral. On the same day that she called, probably mid-afternoon or so, what she didn't know is that Candace had got the paperwork out of the mail that day, and the same paperwork was our immigration papers on the same day that they gave us the referral for Micah. And it was just, you know, just this huge sign that God had said, you know, what you're doing is right, and I'm going to take care of you.
Just knowing that there was a little boy out there who would never have a family was a big deal for me, because I felt like we can give him a family. For me, this hasn't been a comfortable journey, and I'm sure it's not going to be easy when Micah gets here. But I know that it's the right thing, and just the blessings we've received already from following where we knew God was leading have just been indescribable to me. I feel very privileged and just very excited to hold this little boy and see what his life is going to hold and what he's going to be like and how he's going to fit into the Sneed clan. I just thank you for your prayers and your encouragement, and the fact that he'll not just be joining our family, but he'll also be joining our church family.
We just want to say thank you so much for everything that everybody's done.